Hello everyone, this is Julie from Totally Holistic Health, and I'm a little bit late this morning, but I thought I'd pop on to do my top therapy tips Tuesday. So I know we've been talking about meditation this month and being mindful, and last week we did a little bit of a breathing exercise. So I thought today would be really nice to maybe introduce some essential oils, which are also really helpful for grounding, also for meditation and to help calm the mind as well. So my oils of choice, we have the rather lovely frankincense. Now frankincense is a really lovely, very resinous oil. It actually comes from the sap of the frankincense tree, and it's a really earthy smell. It's lovely, and it's a very calming, very relaxing oil. So it's one of those ones that really just calm the mind, and also I find that it's a really nice one just to get things off your chest. So again, if you've got stuff that's going on, it just helps really just get things out in the open, and it just helps clear everything out of the way. So a really nice one there for the frankincense. Another good option is cedarwood. Now this is actually one of my personal favourites. I do particularly like cedarwood. And again, it's a it's a very woody, earthy sort of smell, and it's really gorgeous. Now it tends to be, most people would tend to use sandalwood for meditation, but sandalwood is actually an endangered tree at the moment. So there's only so if you do find sandalwood, apart from maybe a couple of other certain brands, I probably wouldn't buy it, because basically it's very much of an endangered tree. So cedarwood is a really lovely option. It has very similar sort of properties as well. So again, another nice cedarwood. Another really nice oil to use for meditation, again this is really grounding, is vetiver. Now vetiver has a really unusual smell. It's actually quite, it's not one I particularly find pleasant, to be fair, but if you're mixing it with other oils, it's a really lovely one to actually use, and it's really grounding, very earthy, just brings that sort of focus down to the earth. And last but not least, my other favourite one is rose. Now again, this is a really lovely balancing oil. Again, it just gives you that lovely self-love. So in terms of how you would use them, obviously if you want to use them in combination, it's a really lovely way. You can just put them into a diffuser and have that lovely smell going all the way through the house, or into a meditation room if that's what you're planning to do. What you can do also is to maybe pop them onto a tissue or a bit of a cotton wool ball, and then just use that and sniff onto that as well, and that's a really nice one. I would never ever recommend putting essential oils directly on your skin, because they're just too potent. But if you do want to use them topically, mix them with some oil and just make a little bit of an oil, so maybe like a teaspoon of oil or a tablespoon of oil, and just put maybe one of each drop of each oil that you're using, maybe up to about 3 or 4, and again just use that in like when we did the meditation last week with your hands, and just being mindful of maybe using it as a hand cream, or just getting a base hand cream and using those oils, and then just mixing them together, and just really slowly just doing a really nice meditation, and just taking in those lovely smells as well. So really anything you can do just to have that lovely sort of sense of smell and that sense of peace, just to help ground you down, which will really help focus the mind when you're doing your meditations. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to get back to me, and hopefully I will see you next week with my Therapy Top Tips Tuesday. Take care. Bye.